As the NBA celebrates its 75th anniversary season, you can argue that Los Angeles is home to its preeminent franchise. No team has won more championships than the Lakers 17. And no team has played in more NBA Finals than the Lakers, who've appeared in the league's championship round 32 times. When you think of that franchise, great players and coaches always come to mind. Well, now, the Lakers have a history maker off the court who is generating attention as well. Kiesha Nix is the first black woman to serve as a vice president for that organization.
Now to sit in the seat that I sit, it is surreal. I have to kind of pinch myself, I think, every time I go to the training facility or I go down to crypto.com. And so to have this appointment, this promotion, this title, it really means everything. It's something that I can take back into our community. I can use to motivate and inspire our youth.
Like many in her native South Central Los Angeles, Nix grew up a Lakers fan, rooting for the legends in purple and gold, such as Magic Johnson. Now she gets to work with the Hall of Famer in her role as VP of Charitable Affairs.
It's a dream come true. Everyone that knows me knows that I am a huge Magic Johnson fan, and now he has served as my mentor, as my colleague, and now family, as a part of the Lakers family. We have worked on several projects together within the community, especially in South Central, and we have several more projects to work on together. And Magic was actually one of the first people to call and congratulate me after the promotion. And then he actually tweeted about it. And again, I was like, is this really happening? Is this real?
Nix joined the Lakers after spending 18 years in finance, working for Merrill Lynch. But as she carried out her duties in the office, she was certain that service fulfilled her most.
I did community relations for the company for free for 18 years. I'm looking for that check to come in the mail one day because I did that work. But it was important. It was my passion. And then when Bank of America bought Merrill Lynch, there was an opportunity to join community relations and to really do the work that I had just, kind of been doing here and there, but to do it full time. And it was a huge leap of faith. I had to take a pay cut. My only son was going away to college. I'm a single mom, and I had to really, decide if this is what I wanted to do.
After building Bank of America's sponsorship from a couple of $1 million to more than $25 million in only 3 years, Nix's production caught the attention of Lon Rosen, the executive vice president for Major League Baseball's Los Angeles Dodgers. And when Lakers governor Jeannie Buss sought help for a role within the Lakers organization, Nix's reputation had already preceded her.
Reputation is everything. And I stress that when I go into the community and talk to our youth, everything from, what we put on social media to what people think about you, it is so important. I didn't know Lon even really knew my name, but what Lon knew was my work ethic. And when I went for the interview, Jeannie popped into the office, which I thought was amazing. Who is on an interview? And then Jeannie Buss stops by, and she just wanted to say hello and to let me know that everyone they had spoken to about me had said the same thing. And she thought that was such a rarity, here in Los Angeles, to consistently hear the same thing about someone. So reputation is everything.
In addition to working with Magic Johnson, Kiesha Nix also spent precious time with the late Kobe Bryant.
What's your best story in terms of how he contributed to some of your efforts as executive director of the Lakers Youth Foundation?
Oh my God, I had a special relationship with Kobe, especially post-basketball. He was quite a different person. And for Women's History Month, March of 2018, he invited me to come and speak on a panel with him and 3 other women, but it was for 150 girls from the Boys and Girls Club. And when we were in the green room before the event, he asked me what I had been working on, and I told him about some fundraising and how I was able to auction off some of his items at some very high prices. And one in particular was the lithograph from Dear Basketball. And he said, "How much did you sell that for?" And I said, $12,500. And he goes, "How many more do you want?" And we laughed about that. Because I was able to, raise money not only for the Lakers Youth Foundation, but for Kobe and the Mamba Foundation as well.
Kiesha, there are girls and boys who will see this, and let's face it, they have dreams like many of us did to one day wear the Lakers purple and gold and to put on those shoes and take that court. at crypto.com arena, and some have those aspirations. But how important is it for them to see and hear your story so that they can know that they can be part of the Lakers organization or any other sports organization that they want to be? And it doesn't just have to be by the form of putting on shorts and shoes.
It is very important. I say, you have to see it in order to be it. So it's important for me to go into the community. I could sit at the office all day, sit in at a desk and just kind of direct things or sign the check. But that's not what it really takes. I need to be present in the community because they need to see that there is, a Black woman who grew up, just like them, who has achieved what they can also achieve and actually go further than that. They also need to realize that even though I never bounced a basketball, I do adorn the championship ring. I'm sorry I didn't wear it today, but I do wear it as encouragement to let them know there are so many other possibilities and opportunities behind the scenes.
Kiesha Nix, Vice President of Charitable Affairs for the Los Angeles Lakers, also the Executive Director of the Lakers Youth Foundation. Thanks so much for spending some time with us here on BNC. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.